Okay, so that wraps up our discussion of emotions. We talked about what they are, where they come from, why we have them, how they influence our decisions. Now, in this next set of videos, we're going to turn to a related notion, which is our attitudes. Attitudes are evaluations. Do you like something or not? So this makes them similar to what we called integral affect, but they're not the same. Attitudes are broader than just emotions because they also incorporate cognitive aspects, so how we think about things, and behavioral aspects, how we act toward them. So there are three main topics here, two covered relatively quickly and then one in a lot more detail. The first topic is about how attitudes are formed. Where do they come from? Second topic is about how attitudes affect our behavior. So you might think that's pretty straightforward, that when we like something, we choose that thing, and when we don't like something, we don't choose it. But it turns out that our attitudes often aren't actually very good predictors of our behavior at all. So we need a theory to account for when our attitudes guide our behavior, when they're aligned, and when they aren't aligned, when they don't guide our behavior. So that theory is going to be called the theory of planned behavior, and it's a very important theoretical notion in psychology. The final topic is the big one, and that's about attitude change or persuasion. It's probably obvious why we want to talk a lot about persuasion, because it's really important for practical purposes like public policy, management, and marketing. You'll learn that there are two different routes to persuasion called the central and peripheral routes, and some of the factors that lead us to take one route versus the other. That's a really important organizing idea that you'll need as you learn about the different kinds of influences on persuasion, namely who's doing the persuasion, what they're saying, and who is being persuaded. Enjoy.